Thank you very much, Ndatieku, for that segment on religious diary. We hope you had a nice time learning much about Kwaibo Church, Nwokom Ikono. Now we take you to service brief where we'll be featuring for today Ritman University. Stay with us.
Yesterday is tucked away in your mind. Today is in your hands. Now is what you make of it. At Ritman University, faculty and students reason together in an intellectually conducive and resource-rich environment, learning from the past, analyzing the present, deciphering the future, turning aspirations into realities to produce a balanced citizen with an enriched body, soul, and spirit. Equipped laboratories at the disposal of scientists and innovators discover, invent, create, and learn to be entrepreneurs. At Ritman, we provide information to students for use in productive knowledge development and unforgettable virile knowledge. Ritman University, delivering the skills of tomorrow today. Aspiring entrepreneurs and leaders begins here.
Hello and welcome to Service Brief. This is the segment that we bring to your view the activities of MDAs, businesses, and the private sector. This is where they come here to explain the kind of services they offer, why they choose to do so, and the best way to do that. Now, I have in the studio the Vice Chancellor of Ritman University. He is a professor of industrial and system engineering, and he goes by the name Distinguished Professor Celestine Ntwen. Sir, you're welcome to Daily Detail Studios.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. And Ritman University, that has been ringing bell in the whole of the South or beyond. What is so unique about Ritman University?
Well, Ritman University, I've been ringing bell because Ritman College, which is the secondary school, company have been significant competitor in academic excellence. So it was a natural fit to start Ritman University in Ikorekone, the traditional ancient town of the first administrators of British colony. Okay. Ritman University is unique in its way because it's a school that we say is a place to be. It's a place to be because we bring in students. Number one issue is our getting the students into leadership consciousness because in Nigeria, leadership problem
is lacking.
Number two problem is to encourage students into entrepreneurship.
Okay, I was coming to that.
Okay.
The motto of the school is knowledge for development.
Knowledge for development.
And it is in the secular university, let's say the public university, what they do is theoretical. They just teach and teach and teach. Applying the knowledge is kind of lacking. So how well is Ritman University educating their worth or the people, they put students there to apply what they learn?
Right now, we have established Entrepreneurship Center. Okay. In fact, as of last week, all the lecturers responsible for teaching entrepreneurship, we met them, we come together, they are starting a program for the students to develop, some of them in chemistry, talking about soap, some of them talking about sachet. So students are now preparing, submitting proposals on what it is to do entrepreneurship and industry. So we have mentors working with them.
Okay, can you explain, let us in on the administrative part of Ritman University? How many faculties do we have?
Ritman University, as a new university, we are not yet 4 years old. Okay. We're still crawling, but we work earlier. We have 3 faculties. Okay. And of course, this is always a mandate from National University Commission that accredit universities. So we have 3 faculties and 14 programs. And I have to say that as of January this year, all the 14 programs are properly accredited.
Wow.
It's significant for us.
Yeah.
And also, we are now operating a full license. We were operating at, when we started the university, September 2015. What we had was a provincial license. which is always given that way. Then they'll come in to inspect the facilities and other issues.
Okay.
And we were given full
Now, these
license.
faculties are faculty of what?
They are faculties of natural and applied science
Okay.
that have chemistry, biology, physics,
Okay.
mathematics, and computer science.
Mostly sciences.
Yes, all
What happens
sciences.
to humanities?
Now we have Faculty of Humanities,
Okay.
where we have English, Department of English and Linguistics,
You know, I was
and we
becoming
have a
envious.
Department of History and
And
International
diploma.
Studies.
Okay, okay.
And then we have the Faculty of Humanities,
Okay.
which is, no, Faculty of Social and Management Sciences,
Okay.
Economics, Banking, Finance. We have applied to add more programs beginning this coming session,
Okay.
2019-2020.
Okay.
And those programs are software engineering,
Okay.
cyber security,
Do we have
But-
any on ICT?
ICT.
Yeah.
All those things I mentioned, ICT is a whole division
Okay.
that's supporting the university.
Okay.
Cyber security, software engineering, all belong to ICT. Our
Right.
computer science, we are promised to make computer science one of the #1 in the country.
Okay, so let's take a look at Redman University, and we'll be right back after
Okay.
that. Yes, we're right here at Redman University campus, and like you know, Redman is a name to reckon with. It's one of the leading names in terms of private universities all around Nigeria. And of course, we also have here Redman College in Redman Nursery and Primary School. We are right here to show you around the reason they are top, and from the gate, just from the entrance, you can imagine what inside will be. Amen. You need to see it. Join me. Yes, we are right here at the block where the office of the Vice Chancellor is situated, and this is also where the Chief Security Officer CSO's office is. So if any student has any issue whatsoever, complaints or whatever, they can walk in here and lay their complaints either to the Vice Chancellor or to the Chief Security Officer. So furthermore, I'll take you in.
Well, I'm Kesiena Ejirogene. I'm from Delta State. Okay, the educational standard is top notch. That has to be #1. I play volleyball. We have a variety of stuff to do here. So if you're not playing table tennis, I'm playing lawn tennis, playing football, I'm playing basketball. Well, I can't do any of this, so I am volleyball.
My name is Stella Iboro, and I'm a student of Redman University and Department of Computer Science. The best part of the school is their academic performance. It's very, very nice. So I think that everybody should actually be here because you enjoy the stay.
Having looked at the labs and the facilities in the school, now one will stop to wonder that the school must be very expensive. How can you convince an average Akwaibomite that Redman University is a choice and that I can afford to send my child to that university?
I can tell you that Redman University is the cheapest private university in the country.
You don't say.
I have to say it, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay, please do.
If you look at the average private university cost tuition in the country, it's about 700 to 600, 650, 750, average.
Okay.
Now, when I came in to take over Richmond, the original fee was supposed to be about 700. I said no, because we are located in a community and we are to serve community so that we let it be affordable. So I did a complete study of tuition and fees in public universities. Yes, public universities, you can go to University of Uyo, which is a public, or Calabar, or any of the public universities.
Yeah.
And you can pay 50,000 a year. But you end up spending 10 years there. Economic analysis will show you that. Then you end up paying transcript fee, department registration fee,
Yeah.
faculty registration fee,
Exactly.
university registration fee, football fee, copycat fee, fee. By the time you finish paying this, you are already at 200.
Indeed.
And I'm challenging that to any public university because I interview students and collect data. Now, you go then to rent a place to stay.
Yeah.
If you are in Calabar or you or Port Harcourt or
It's self-contained.
you taking transport every day, keke and so on, no security for you. That's why you see a lot of students, broken legs and broken hips. If you factor all those risks into it, it's still a cost.
Yeah.
So putting this together, I have found out that on the average, the student going to public university, living outside or staying in the university, will end up paying about 200 to 300,000 a year. And on top of that, he's not going to graduate in 4 years.
Yeah.
So the cost escalates. So that's how I make up. I told the council, let's peg it at 250. Our tuition is 250, very affordable. Incidental is 100,000. So
Okay.
total of 350.
350,000 for a semester or for a whole
For a year.
For a year.
And we give option for you to pay twice. Check website and see the cost of.
And that is quite attractive.
I want
That is
people
really
to know this
attractive.
because they think that Rima University is expensive.
I've once thought that until you made it clear.
Rima, I want you to let them know that Rima University is cheap. We are not selling cheap product. We are buying students. We are bringing students in to produce the best.
Okay, now that leads me to this question that, you have a Reedman College.
Yes.
And you have Reedman Nursery and Primary School.
Primary, yes.
Which eventually means that pupils who graduate from Reedman Nursery School, and they get to Reedman College and then Reedman University. Now
Right.
somebody who is coming in from another school, another background, probably from a public school,
Right.
how do they cope with the level of education?
They cope very well. They cope very well. Because we have good counseling system.
Okay.
We have a counselor in place that talk to students. Our lecturers are well informed on human relationship with communication with students. We tell our lecturers that they are not only teachers, they are tutors, they are mentors,
Okay.
they are friends of the students.
So
this
even
is-
if I can walk up to a professor at any time,
At any time.
that doesn't happen in my former school.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, come to the university, bring students, and you go to a lecturer's office and he's not receiving you, the student can come to my office and say, I am not welcome. And I encourage students to do that. So they feel comfortable.
Whoa. So is there any issue of assault, lecturers? All those, the people there must be all these are their children.
Yeah.
Pardon me. And they're not, how do you cope? Is there any issue of assault?
Like what?
Or sexual assault?
Sexual assault, I like
Yeah.
that. In fact, I think because the case is already in court, I can let it be open. There's a case in which an instructor wanted to change grade for a student.
Okay.
And because I'm so open with students, I said, if these things happen, come to report to my office
Okay.
or get information. And the student was able to get that information and get the person, pick up. The case is in court, I'm not going to say anymore.
Uh-oh.
That's an example of moral fiduciary responsibility that I want my students to know.
Wow. That's impressive.
Case in court, yes.
Wow. Okay, one more thing. If I want to attend Reedman University, I know I'm already done with that. You don't do postgraduate courses there, do you?
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. Okay, so if somebody wants to get into Reedman University, what's the process like?
Well, the process is first you must meet JAM requirement
Okay.
with English, credit in English and mathematics. It doesn't matter what you want to come and study. That is national norm.
Okay.
And then you meet the cutoff score of 160, which is just established by JAM.
Okay.
Then you meet the cutoff score of your department, whatever that is, because they all have different.
Okay.
But in Riemann University, we let the JAM cutoff score to supersede every cutoff score.
Okay.
Then you go online to apply, pay the application fees, and then if we encourage
And what's the website?
Reedman University .edu.ng.
Okay, reedmanuniversity.edu.
I'll leave the information here with you.
Oh, no problem. We'll
Okay.
fly that.
Yeah.
And also, admission. Is admission open?
The mission is ongoing for next term because JAM has released result.
Okay.
West African result is out. So now the JAM portal is
Okay.
open for admission.
Wow.
So
And that's
we encourage
impressive.
students to go in now. We also admit students on second year, those who have
Okay,
OND and second year
That's
students.
Transfer University.
Yes, and we also say that we just been approved for JUPEP.
Wow.
For students who don't get direct admission, they can come to JUPEP beginning this August. School fees for JUPEP is 150,000 for non-science, and for science is 160,000, cheaper than any other place.
Wow.
So you finish the 2 years or 1 year, and then you come in and.
Oh, that's like a remedial.
A remedial, yes.
Okay, I understand. Okay, now if you are still searching for admission, now you have one on a platter of gold, and if you have met the cutoff point, then you can just log on to the Whitman College website, get yourself up, and school fees just cheap. I wish I was an undergraduate. Don't say that. Okay, so one last word for our viewers before we go.
Sure.
Okay, what do you have to tell them?
I just want to tell the parents first.
Okay.
Because parents are the ones sending the student.
Yeah.
I just want to tell the parents, as we say, Whitman University,
Yeah.
it's a place away from home. We want you to be assured that your student security is number one. That's the number one thing. We encourage that you let your students stay in the university hostels for security. And we want to let you know that if your student is astray and do something wrong, the vice chancellor himself pick up the phone to call you like I'm doing. I talk with parents on one-on-one, because we look at these parents, some of these kids are 16-year-olds, 17, 18, they're still young, so they need good mentorship, they need good care, they need good advice. So we don't leave them because they are students, we just don't leave them. However, they have challenging times. So during those challenging times, we have good counseling system in the school, so they can talk to the counselor. We have very good student affairs division. Go there to talk to them. And then we have a lot of social programs in the campus, which these kids can imagine. So I want parents to know that when you send your children, they are in good hands, because Whitman University is the only place to be away from home.
Okay, Whitman University
The
is
only
a
place to
home
be away
from home.
Right,
Now,
right.
I love to be in that home when I grew up. That was an enlightening, and that has been the size of the program for this week. Join us again next week for another impactful one. Stay blessed.